Hi, welcome to Open House. Bienvenidos a Open House. If you're watching this video, I probably have your child in my Spanish 1 or Spanish 2 class, and or maybe in both. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself, a little bit about how I teach, and what to expect this semester anyway. So like I said, my name is, or I didn't say it. My name is Megan Green, and this is my 10th year teaching at General McLean. Previously, I taught at Collegiate Academy. I also taught at Jack and Jill Preschool. I'm from Edinburgh originally. I moved away for several years and then came back. My kids have gone to General McLean, and I just love this district. I also just love teaching Spanish and everything about teaching Spanish. So as much as this is going to be a different year for us all, I'm really excited to get started and to see students again. So one of the things I always ask parents at open house is, how many of you took a foreign language and how much of it do you remember? And generally people say, I don't remember anything. And that in the past was true. And I didn't like that at all. So I looked for a different way to go about teaching so that I wouldn't have to worry about students forgetting everything that they learned over the summer or even when they're done taking Spanish. And what happened is I found something called Teaching with Comprehensible Input. And this is a big movement in the teaching of world languages right now. And what that is basically trying to teach the language the way you learned your native language, which is by the way we learned it as babies, which was by interacting with language that we understood. Okay, so that's what I try to do in my classroom. So there's less of a focus on verb charts and grammar rules, although don't get me wrong, I love Spanish grammar. I'm a language teacher. I love grammar, but that's not our focus. Our focus is authentic reading and listening and real world scenarios, and our focus is conversation. So my goal is to facilitate the acquisition of Spanish instead of the memorization of Spanish. Okay. In class, that means 90% of the language I speak is in Spanish, maybe not the students, but mine, but it's understandable, comprehensible, repetitive language that the students understand. I teach, I use a variety of we do a lot of different things. So, let me go back here. We read 2 or 3 novels every semester that are written for students at this level. We sometimes watch a video series. We do lots of movie talks. We play lots of games. Everything will be a little different this semester, but I'll be doing as much as I can to keep things comprehensible and safe at the same time. The goal is to take a student from they're walking into Spanish at novice low level and to get them to novice mid by the end, or novice high by the end of Spanish 1. And if you're in my Spanish 2 class, to be intermediate low. So this is my last year's syllabus, and I'm going to try to stick to this, which is the majority of our grade is interpretive, interpersonal skills, which I will explain. Basically, what that means is what the students are doing in class. That's the majority of their grade comes from what they're doing in class. Okay, paying attention, repeating after me, everything we do in class that I teach them. Quizzes, 10% of the grade, and all quizzes are unannounced. I don't want students trying to memorize things. Classwork and presentational activities make up the rest. To be successful for this class, you need your iPad. I don't feel like we're going to need a binder this year, but I will provide a notebook for everyone. And I'm providing a whiteboard for everyone so that they have their own whiteboard to use in class, and a marker, and mostly a positive attitude. It's going to be fun. No matter what, it's going to be fun. Okay. Spanish 2, if I have you the second semester, same grading, same needs for success in class. We just go a little bit farther. We continue telling stories in class. We continue learning about the cultures of the Spanish speaking world. We read different novels that are a little bit more advanced. We will watch a different video series that's a little bit more advanced, but it's definitely the same concepts, 90% in Spanish. So basically, that's everything I wanted to tell you today. So if you have any questions about how class will be, please, oops, I disappeared there. Please let me know. And you can email me at megangreen at generalmcclain.org. You can call me at the school on Mondays or in between the two sessions. Just let me know what you need to help you make your child successful. So thank you very much for following along with my first virtual open house, and have a great night.